So, Apple has had a Vision Pro.
Oh no, with a cheesy joke. Oh, to be honest, I think I did sort last time with a cheesy joke
Yeah.
myself.
You shouldn't
So,
trust
tell
do
us,
you?
what is this Vision by Apple?
Mm. Well, Apple's Vision Pro is a. Apparently, they don't like you call it a VR headset. It's a spatial computing headset, I think is the
Yeah,
technical term.
we got actually
It's
an
VR
image
headset, more
on we got
pretentious.
an image on the whiteboard here, and it does look a bit like a VR headset. Let's be
It looks
honest.
like a pair of ski goggles.
It's exactly like a VR headset. Let's be real.
No.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's goggles that are like technological. It looks like a VR headset.
it's basically an Apple phone on your face.
Yeah.
It looks like a VR headset, but they tried making it more like streamlined and Apple designed. So it's basically an Apple VR headset.
And shove the word pro on the end of it as if there's already been a version of it out before.
Except for they're like too pretentious to call it a VR headset, so you have to call it by its unique name.
Mm.
It's a
Apple Vision, yes.
it's a legally distinct Oculus Rift.
I think they don't want it called VR because it's not like all the way VR and it's not all the way AR. It's like I guess a bit in between.
So I actually about 8 months ago, or something like that, I think it was a while back when they
You bought
announced
one.
this. When they announced this, I don't know how I'd have bought one. I'm not on that list.
You made it.
Yes, I made my own one better than
You
them.
made your own out of a pair of scuba diving goggles and a scarf.
And slapped like a bloody Samsung on it.
Mm.
No, so what it is it's supposed to be what Apple's vision is to replace an iPhone. So it is VR, but it's also AR. It's also a phone that has its own workspace. So imagine this. So VR headset is one screen, isn't it?
Yeah.
What it has is two separate screens.
What that was, I thought VR headsets did have two separate screens.
No,
Like
not
one for
exactly.
AI.
Not always.
Some of them did.
But it's supposed to be how your eyes see. Obviously, it's two screens with. They don't want you to see a single pixel. They've apparently upped the pixels.
Yeah, it's sort of like a 90 hertz refresh rate or something like that.
Exactly, and it can track your eye and your hand movements and the space around you, and it also has like a what is it, lidar detection, so that it can, if it adds for depth detection.
Yeah, and the best part about it is you need to spend about 200 quid on an Apple phone to get it to work.
Oh, it's not 200 quid for an Apple phone. Apple phone's not
I don't
200
know.
quid. I could do like a grand.
I don't know how much an Apple phone is. Anyway, you need to buy an Apple phone for it to work.
No, seriously, what did you say it was? LiDAR detection.
It's like a lidar. I think it's lidar sensors.
What the hell is LiDAR? Radar?
No, it's for depth. I believe so. Anyway,
Oh, thanks for that, Brian. Yeah, it's 3,500.
I believe if don't like take my word for it, but I believe that is what it is, and it's so that you can use apps in like your own sort of workspace. So you can imagine you're sat in your living room, you're there all comfy on your settee, and someone texts you. Your Apple Vision, your Apple Vision Pro's on. It opens up, so you can see your living room, and the app. You can open up the Messages app, and then you're waiting for someone to reply. You can open up movies, TV shows, stuff like that, and they will also be open at the same time within your space. So you are viewing your living room, and you can see the screen for your messages and the screen for your TV, and you can obviously, as the correct size and everything, and because it's supposed to be immersing you into this real world AR scape, it will actually put shadows onto the real world, not in physical form, but like obviously make it look as if there is shadows in the virtual form.
Also, everything's like locked in place.
Yeah.
It's like that one episode of Adventure Time where everyone's just like living their lives in these pods with like VR headsets on.
Exactly. It's similar to that, but it's also because it's got business. So it's like a phone. Use it for communicating, entertainment, and business. And
Except you can also use your VR avatars for FaceTime.
Exactly, and it detects your hands.
terrifying.
Yeah, so it scans your face and your eyes and shows you where you'd be actually looking within this virtual scape. So whether that be for communication, so people see this virtual avatar, they can see where you're looking, they see where your hands are and everything. And also to apparently,
Imagine being a VTuber, but you use an Apple Vision Pro for streaming.
that's just your real life self.
Yeah.
That's you. It's the perfect product. You should buy one.
Oh, there you are. Go
Maybe
on,
have an
fork
Apple
out.
phone.
Fork out.
I'm quite comfortable with VC Face and OBS. Thank you very much. I don't need to pay $3.5 for something I'll barely use.
But I
But
do.
also, the avatars have a secondary feature, don't they? So, because it's glass on the front,
Yeah.
yeah, they wanted to make it so people can see whether you're viewing an app or they can see you in the space.
Well, I was going to get onto this. The way that they said they was going to do it is so that it scans your eyes, and
Yeah,
they will show your eyes, so they won't see the clutter of the screen or anything. They'll just make it look as if you're fully aware of what's going on.
yeah, and it switches between if you can see them, it shows your eyes, and then if you can't see them, I think it just like glazes over blue.
Yeah.
So, except
So I was going to say, if
it
it's
makes you look like a goldfish.
I was going to say, if it's like showing your eyes all the time, people are just going to use them for like perving on people and then say,
Exactly,
"Oh no,
is
I'm looking at
where
that
you
right
looking
now."
at. Like, but this is all the stuff that they said it was going to be. Now on to the reality of
Mhm.
what have we got? What have we actually been
Coming on to
given?
the reality of it, I just want to quickly mention, I'm pretty sure like Google tried making Google Glasses, and that completely bombed. And it
Yeah,
seemed-
but that was ages ago before the technology was really good enough.
fair enough, but it seems
This
like
is
a thing
this is
that-
sort of Apple's version of Google Glasses,
I
except
know
with a headset.
Google haven't gone back to Google Glasses though, have they?
They might do now. Who knows?
So I just want to read down what you put on the whiteboard. So it says, so basically, the expectations is Apple's Vision Pro is Apple's first 3D camera. You can capture magical spatial photos and spatial videos in 3D, then realize those cherished moments like never before with immersive spatial audio. Your existing library of photos and videos looks incredible at a remarkable scale, and panoramas wrap around you, making you feel like you're standing right where you took them. You can also take spatial videos with the iPhone 15 Pro, then view on Apple Vision Pro. So it is supposed to be an interface for a phone. Where did you get that text from, by the way?
Probably Apple's website.
You're talking about the 4chan post or something else?
No, he's talking about like the official post.
This text here.
I'm gonna say it's probably like Apple's website, isn't it?
Yeah, but what
Have
this?
have you read that out loud for people that aren't like looking at the video?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
doing it right
yeah.
now.
I've got the whiteboard up and just reading it out so that people who aren't viewing it can read it.
Mhm.
No, people who are viewing it can read it, and who aren't viewing it can listen. But it's supposed to be obviously immersive, mixture of your phone. You need to own probably a decent iPhone that hasn't been outmoded by the iOS already.
It seems to be at least an iPhone. I mean, some say an iPhone 15, but I don't know.
Yeah. So
mean,
if
like-
we
But I've got an iPad Air 2 from when I was like 11 years old, and it still works completely fine. Like it's the one Apple product that was actually made durable, in my opinion, because the amount of times I've like punched the screen full force and it is still working perfectly.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that.
I know, but it's lasted this long.
so now that we've definitely outlined and we're all clear
Yeah.
on what is to be expected, it's out now. Is it out now?
I believe it's
Kind of.
either out in the next coming days or it is officially out.
So the question
My
is,
unboxing videos got their hands on them, so that's sort of my.
let's see.
What is to be expected is about as many people are going to buy this as people that are going to buy like the Neuralink chip.
One person.
I'd say more.
I'd
No,
say
maybe
more.
like-
This is less dangerous.
like 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So-
it's
You could've-
dangerous.
What have we actually
Yes.
got?
Unless they combine like the Neuralink chip and the Apple Vision Pro and just go like full Sword Art Online.
just full on Matrix it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so we're going on to the reality of it. Is that what we're doing?
what What is the reality?
Well-
What has Apple's fruits of labor provided?
Well, from what I've seen, it's not the worst thing ever.
Really?
It works as intended. You can use your apps. You know, you can
Have you got any
use
pictures
it
of
for
that we can put up on the whiteboard to show anyone? So they don't have to Google it themselves?
depends if anyone's actually shared screen recordings of it.
Yeah, true.
People have done it on YouTube,
hang
but
on.
you'd have to take screenshots.
Just wait until like it starts, breaking after like 1 or 2 years, as
Exactly.
is standard with Apple products.
So,
Be like $3.5 for it, probably like drop it once, and then
I mean, that is made of glass. The front is glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like walk into something or run into something, it's gonna shatter.
So
Oh,
where
yeah.
is this? Okay, so we've just been given on the whiteboard a good and bad about what the product actually is that we have received. Which is the? Can you just put the link to the website that you got this from, just so that it's, just as a reference point. I think that's how people do this in this sort of thing, because they have to like sort of just give at least credit to the people who provided this information to them.
So anyway, while that's on it,
So
also quite a fun feature they've got is
you read out the good, I'll read out the bad.
I was gonna say a fun feature they have got is there's like built-in environments. I don't think they're photorealistic, but they've added like a few. So it's not just your living
I've
room.
seen Marvel ones, I believe.
Yeah, it's like you can go to the moon, but then because they have like pass-through technology, if you're looking at a person for long enough, they'll just appear on the moon like some sort of Obi-Wan Kenobi ghost.
Like Luke. Yeah, let me hold on a second. Luke, why are we on the moon? Luke.
Yeah, exactly. We're on the moon because I'm using my new Apple Vision Pro.
Oh, reconnecting. Oh,
Where'd you get
whiteboards.
that voice changer from?
It's literally my auntie and uncle got me this mic for my 21st
Archie, you should
from the
probably tell me
cheap
what
Amazon shop, and
you want.
literally it has a built-in echo feature that I can turn up and dial down.
I wish I had one.
It's like Streamlabs or something.
No. This is all through the mic.
Like, because people might not be looking at this. Let's look at the good and the bad here on this screenshot.
Yeah.
So for good parts, displays a technical marvel with the best video pass-through yet. Luke, can you move your mouse out of the way, like?
Oh, that's not me. My mouse is out the way.
No, it was you. Anyway, hand and eye tracking are a leap forward. It works seamlessly with Apple's ecosystem and fun to put windows all over space. And then the bad is very expensive. Video pass-through is still video pass-through and can be blurry. Hand and eye tracking are inconsistent. Personas are uncanny and terrifying, and it's pretty lonely in there.
Yeah. So
Also, not all apps have compatibility with it.
yeah. So
But also, saying like hand and eye tracking are inconsistent, haven't other companies like made software that does have consistent hand and eye tracking?
definitely not the Kinect for Xbox 360.
Yeah, not the Kinect, but like if you think about like Leap Motion, for example,
What about the PlayStation iToy?
like Leap Motion being the thing that some VTubers use for tracking like their
Yeah.
hand and arm movements, they seem pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It's
So
like there are already accurate hand and eye tracking things, and Apple just don't have it. Maybe they'll promise it in the next version, but then it'll be actually worse and then break easier and cost more. It's tradition for Apple.
but if we so out of what was promised, so it says it does have the video pass. What's the video pass through? I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
It's basically, say, what's the best way to do it? Say like in a standard VR headset, you have like boundaries,
Yeah.
and it's like you can sort of walk through the boundaries. It's sort of like you can still see the outside world in a way.
So
And,
it's
like,
AR.
things
So
can
basically AR.
come in and out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what pass-through
So
is, to my knowledge.
it's succeeded on that. Apparently, so it says hand and eye tracking or Elite 4. So where was this website? We haven't put the website in yet. Just so we know that this isn't our opinion. This is the opinion of
the Leap Motion.
He has, it's just not on screen.
I can't check the Discord without going off stream.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I can't go off the call screen. Otherwise, it records off the call screen.
Are you talking about Leap Motion?
They are Verge. That's all I needed. No, that's all I needed is the Verge.
No, you're getting the whole thing.
Oh,
There
okay,
you
they
go.
are.
We'll just scroll it past like some sort of
All is forgiven.
like an advert.
So it says hand and eye tracking in Elite Four, but then it's saying hand and eye tracking be inconsistent and frustrating. But I guess it's probably better than what's ever on the market. Phone support windows all over the place, so it can do multiple windows and that. It can do that. But the whole avatar is probably not as. It's like how Mark Zuckerberg with the Meta said, "Oh, it's going to be amazing how we can do the avatars. Yet the avatars are probably just absolutely horrifying."
And then the avatars should look mid. Have you
It's
seen?
it's the uncanny valley. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
You've seen the Vine Source video where it's like the edit of that metaverse music song, but it's Mario and Luigi.
Oh God.
If you go and see that and just like look at the avatar, ignoring the edited in like mustache and hat from Luigi, then it still looks worse.
Also, apparently there might be some issues with skin tones.
Oh, okay.
Not
No.
all, but no, like the guy I saw review it, so he was coloured, and he said that the avatar might not be, 100% effective if you are darker skin toned.
What does it make you white?
No, it's like it can't 100% accurately like pick up all your like expressions and emotions. It works. It's just I can't remember if it was like the whole avatar or just like the eye movements or whatever. But,
I don't even know what the problem with that be. It could be like the tracking and the lighting, maybe.
It's probably something to do with lighting.
I don't know, but either way, it's not worked out all the kinks, which means that we're going to get an Apple Vision Pro Plus.
Yeah, the Pro.
The Pro Bono.
The even more Pro.
Oh,
the True Vision Pro.
Apple Vision Pro Color.
The propane.
Apple Vision Propane, yeah, just blow it up. Or it overheats them because it can't handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
you finally get like decent eye-hand tracking and then like decent avatars, and you just can't handle it.
Yeah.
That's how they're gonna have people to buy their new products. They're just gonna have them melt on your face.
What I will say is the reason for the high price is not only is it Apple, but whenever there's a new step forward in technology or a new something new like this, then the price is gonna be pretty high. Like VR headsets used to be pretty expensive. They used to be like 600. Now they've halved in price.
Yeah, I mean, this is also like a more professional one. Like, it's less about gaming and more about general life.
So if they've got something that's like innovative, like no one else has it yet, then they can basically charge whatever they want.
Well, new technologies are always more expensive. New technologies are.
But it comes with a bag.
Oh, that's solid for me.
It comes with an accessory carry case, and if that bag does not scream "mug me" as soon as I walk down a dark alley,
yeah, it's like look at me, I've got a 3,500 pair of
look
sunglasses.
Look at me with my VR glasses.
I have a 3,500 pair of ski goggles.
They need like the owner's retinas or something to use it.
Give me your eyes.
Well, not everyone knows that. You can probably sell it.
Oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you probably could sell it or even like just scrap it for parts.
Just get this. Whoever can like hack into a Nintendo Switch, can someone soft crack it
for
us?
You know, metal can be expensive.
Just melt it down.
Or even like the computer parts, like the AI and everything.
Do you not get like a free pair of like AirPods with it or something?
No, it has built-in speakers.
Built-in AirPods.
Yeah, basically it has like little pad things on the side, which are like speakers.
Pad things.
Just on the whiteboard, you can see that there's like small rectangular like pad things next
to
use would be.
Yeah, we'll try and describe it in case no one's looking at the whiteboard. On the images of the Vision Pro, there's like little ovals on the side there.
Yeah,
speakers that point directly at your ears.
Yeah, just behind the skull.
The one question I do have is how secure is the carry case? Because if you say in the front of it's complete glass, is it fragile?
It's got a zip.
Oh yeah, that's secure.
Well, I think it's got like a strap to keep it in place, but this bag is also for like carrying the charging and the battery pack.
I mean, out of every single Smash phone I've ever seen, the majority of them tend to be people who have iPhones.
Well, it's because iPhones are designed to be like thinner,
breakable.
Yeah, and because it's thinner, it means there's more breakable stuff. Like they don't use like Gorilla Glass and that.
Gorilla Glass? What?
It's basically I don't know if that's what, but it's basically a harder glass that like goes through what they call gorilla testing, which is
Was it,
literally you shove it in a drawer with a load of keys and that, and shake it around for a
Oh
bit.
no, I literally thought they shoved it in a
is
gorilla,
that, like,
a
these
gorilla
big companies
enclosure.
make
No, they
the-
don't give the phone to a gorilla.
Monkey testing
was
Apple Vision Pro.
I was gonna say, it's like Gorilla Glass, the same thing that they used to make like Gorilla Glue. For the same
Actual gorillas,
Yeah, gorilla window sealant.
basically made from like the stem
Gorilla.
cells of King Kong.
Yeah. Although also slight disadvantage, which it hasn't actually mentioned, it's very front heavy
Yeah.
because it's made out of metal and glass.
So
Which is why they do also come with a second strap, which is more like you saw like your Oculus and your Meta things, where it goes like over your head as well. Because that thing at the back is basically like a scarf that can be tightened,
yeah.
like the standard strap. So the next one, like the alternative one, is basically like your standard Velcro.
That doesn't seem like it would work though, because if it's like, you know, circular to fit around your head, it could still slide off gradually.
Yeah, that it does kind of.
Yeah. Would you put in like
Yeah.
a chin strap on your Oculus Rift?
But what I will say is, I feel like it's very ambitious. It's expensive. It hasn't been out long enough yet to know if it's achieved all of its benefits from what, by the looks of it. It has and it hasn't.
I think if it's sort of you're using it for like everyday stuff, maybe like you're a businessman, something like that,
Yeah.
maybe, but
Eventually,
it's not really my type of thing. I mean, one, I don't even have Apple, so I couldn't
No.
use it. But
other companies are going to replicate the technology, and then there'll be like cheaper alternatives. Hopefully,
I mean, at least for me at the moment, it kind of just seems like it's a phone, but you put it on your face.
I can just have the same effect with duct tape and 2
Like
tubes of toilet roll.
there's not even many, like exclusive Vision Pro applications yet because the technology's still quite new.
Yeah, they're probably still
So-
developing that.
Yeah, so there isn't too much joy, and also, like I said, not every app is compatible. So, like you have Disney Plus and like Apple TV on there, but you haven't got like Netflix
Oh, that'll
Or
be
the- or YouTube.
How can I watch like Squid Game the challenge?
Yeah, there is a workaround for YouTube because apparently you can like search it on what's like Apple's version of
Safari.
search it? Safari.
But
You can
it's-
search it
yeah.
on Safari and watch it through the internet, but you can't like
that's-
watch it through an app.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So the bottom line is, if you've got 3,500 and an iPhone that's good enough, would you buy it?
If you're a billionaire and love Apple products,
Yeah.
if
I
you're
don't think
Elon
it's-
Musk and just made a profit from selling your first Neuralink,
I don't think it's a bad start.
personally,
Yeah. I don't think it's a bad start though. It's seeming very promising in the future though with this sort of tech. The sort of integration.
I mean, if they could find a way to make it look less stupid.
Like ski
'Cause
goggles.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure the idea of this is like, oh, you can like use it on the go and stuff, but like you're gonna be walking around with goggles on your face.
Yeah, that is true.
I think the point they're heading for with VR is like eventually, because I was discussing this with like my dad and whatever, and we both say it's probably they're gonna try and head for a bit more like Tom mentioned, but the Google Lens, where it's just like a pair of glasses with like AR technology.
Yeah.
it wasn't Google Lens; it was Google Glasses.
Or Google Glasses. It's the same thing, isn't it?
It's the same thing.
Well,
But-
no, they're really
Yeah, I think that we've definitely
useful.
got to the bottom at least of
Yeah.
for now of what's wrong with it, what's right with it.
Yeah, it's like the first step to, I guess, just glasses that just look on your face like normal glasses and they work with technology.
Closer to Tony Stark glasses, basically.
Yeah, if we can get to Tony Stark glasses,
Then we've reached the peak.
maybe I'd buy one.
Maybe I'd buy one.
Yeah, maybe I'd buy one.
But for now, more affordable is like Ray-Bans that you can just stream to Facebook on. Exactly. Remember when
Yeah,
Snap, like, I was
Get some Ray-Bans and a phone.
damn, be there all day. Or better yet, just buy some VR.
Or just
Cheaper.
buy, yeah, just buy a phone.
Unless it's, I mean, if it's an Apple phone, it's still, we're talking probably $1,000.
Yeah, buy a Motorola.
But anyway,
I'm not biased.
are we all happy with the conclusion?
Well, the conclusion of Apple's Vision
Yeah.
Pro. Why is it Pro anyway? What's the Pro part?
Propane.
Oh, yeah, it's like you said, it's like Apple's vision of technology. Well, what is the Pro in Vision Pro?
The marketing. Maybe it's short for probably going to be replaced in a couple of years. Or probably not going to sell much.
Maybe it's Apple Vision probably doesn't come with a headphone jack.
Probably integrate. Probably got AirPods.
Apple Vision probably won't work for more than 4 hours without having to charge it, which I'm actually pretty sure it doesn't at the moment. It's got about 5-hour battery life, something like that.
I was going to say 4 hours seems a bit generous.
I think in total it might have around a 5-hour battery life, something like that.
Apple Vision probably going to empty your bank account.
Yeah, and the charging plug's like 30 hertz or something, so it's going to take a while to charge as well.
Oh,
again,
come on.
That's kind of standard VR.
That's let down.
VR headsets and just in general don't really have great battery lives at the moment.
No.
It's probably better than when the first Oculus came out.
Yeah, but
sorry, when the first Meta came out.
But either way, none of us can afford it. Oh, there you are. It's all sorted.
I don't think I'd buy one anyway at the moment. So there's me saving 3,500. I'll just repeat that price: 3,500.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much the bottom line is 3,500.
The bottom line is $3,500, which was about 3,180 quid, something like that.
It's not worth it.
Do some conversions.
It's not worth it.
You could buy a lot with that.
Yeah.
You could buy
chip. Neuralink chip, not chip.
You could buy a really big
phone,
Apple screen or something, and just stick that on your face. You can
exactly.
You can use the last on Gorilla Tape.
Slap it on. Jobs are good.
Oh, yeah,